Всем привет, с Миллион, продолжим играть Cyberpunk. Вот это да, вот это там стрельба началась. Вот только что скинули и сразу стрельба. Мне вообще кажется, что я это уже зачищал. Ну может и нет, ладно, не важно. Но все равно тут все относительно плюс-минус похоже. Давайте с Сойкой встретимся. Мужичок, ты как? Нормально? Подождем. Что нам еще делать?
Face to face.
Sure we're alone. Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective.
Ну давай, объясняй.
And it means I trust you. Come over here.
Судя по карте, там все, кстати, положили. Ну, давай, пошли.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment. Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular.
Тебе типа гриля не хватает или что?
Swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it. Every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Ну, лучше бы ты, конечно, переехал, если тебе это Бруклин напоминает.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie too. Sells the best Scott dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his chooms. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Know how you feel. Wasn't anything like Brooklyn, my home, but...
Got a memory you cherish?
It never gets peaceful where I'm from. Just know that wherever I am in the world, feels like I'm walking Haywood streets. Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late. Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
Songbird, need you to be straight with me.
I helped Hansen spring the trap on Myers. Mayan did the deal in exchange for the neural matrix. I downed the plane, deliver Myers, yes. But blast her out of the sky, then hunt her down, wasn't what we agreed.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI matrix, and for us to run, all before Kirk caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but as soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. I fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Always got a choice, son. Always.
Didn't. Not this time. For Myers, the USA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. Tool for reaching beyond the black wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
Sounds painfully familiar. Think I know how you feel.
I doubt anyone understands this feeling as well as you do, V. You're the only one I could trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
I want to ask, actually, what happened exactly? You know, when you reached past the black wall.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too, with the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah. With you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, then USA, Reed. From everything.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you, too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission. Grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then?
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now, I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
Can't be both.
You'd fit right in DC. Just enough truth, but not too much. I'll take what I can get. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
А, теперь звонить Риду. Я что-то даже не понял, на что мы договорились. Я так понимаю, Спокойно. Все остается в силе. Так, дружище Рид, давай мы тебе позвоним. Когда меня отпустит.
Reed, hey, I'm Nova. Thanks. How are you?
Put a cold beer in front of me once this is all over. Then we'll have time to chat. For now, fill me in on what you managed to get done.
So me contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIP's ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit about her sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. His tech's her only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
But Reed, what's on me spilled? We really need to talk.
I know, but later. Not a topic for the hollow. Be one other thing. You need new chrome. An implant that accommodates behavioral imprints. I'm sending you deets for a clinic. The doc will be expecting you. Just tell the Ripper you know she collects unification war trinkets. She know you came with my blessing.
Так, я могу впереди пройти спокойно или нет? Ладно, увидимся, получается, уже... Ай, в клинике. Не знаю, кто-то где-то стреляет, я даже не знаю где. Но до клиники мы дошли. Нет, не дошли. У нас не прогружается дверь. Хотя это здесь. А, вот, воспользоваться домофоном. Домофон не прогрузился.
Hello? Hello?
You Frida?
Я здесь.
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you.
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification war era.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming. Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
V.
А, и ты здесь. Поговорить Ридом. А так, может, я с ней поговорю.
Good you here, Reed. Need to talk.
My sentiments exactly. I'm here about Somi. I spent hours wrapping my head around this, putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through to resort to treason.
Trying to understand her, really? We're just looking for the key to bringing her in.
No, my aim is to save her. She's trapped, not just here and now, but going months back. Hell. Actually, years. I blame Myers, the sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Blackwall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge. It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone, except maybe you, a little.
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can.
What you trying to sell me, Reed?
Nothing. I'm merely trying to convince you.
Okay. We break the chain Hansen wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe, ask some questions, establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help her disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
Want to ask you a few questions, huh?
To understand her side. Got an idea already of what I'll hear. System broke her. Almost took her life. Like it did mine. As for me, well, my time's well past. But Somi's still worth saving.
Say I believe you. Where's your plan go from there?
I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand. But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the black hole and the attendant paranoia. Both in play here, I'm afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
Somi, she reached out. Wasn't telling the whole truth before. Once out, off the grid. Has a plan for right after we take down Hansen. Gonna make a run for it. Slip out of Night City.
I thank you, V, for your candor. This means a lot to me. I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker, silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Farida will feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute. We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
Sure this soft will work? Doubt it's been tested on anyone Songbird's level.
From what they tell me, this program can anticipate what she'll do before she even thinks to do it. By the time you cut one thread, it's already found another. A precision-guided weapon designed to evade countermeasures.
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
Okay. How do I use it?
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
Two of you could just, sit down, talk it out.
That's my aim, precisely.
After you kidnap her. Not quite the same.
We've come to a point where some options are simply off the table. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later. It's time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands. Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
I need to do anything or...
20 questions first? Should I hold your hand? No.
Ну, можно
nothing.
было.
Tush? Meet
А можно
chair.
его не ставить?
Okay.
Есть вообще такой выбор?
Anesthesia incoming. Don't worry, it's the good stuff. Relax and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
А, это имплант для изменения личности. Мне не получится его не поставить. Нет, у тебя ничего тут ценного. Жаль, я бы не отказался.
So, you a Night City native?
Yet more questions. Did they tell you nothing about not delving? But, yes. I'm from Watson.
Oh, you gotta know Victor then. He's a chum.
You would truly be better off keeping things like that to yourself. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Nice to see you in good form.
Mm-hmm. You want something from me?
To chat. Got no other options. You'll have to do.
So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
Interesting way of saying undercover FIA agent.
Shit, actually bought into this. They send you to a fancy party, stroke your ego, and now you're some kind of super spy? What's next? Fucking gold medal? Ticker tape parade? A statue? A national holiday? Kids home from school? What the fuck?
Он там говорил вроде, что могут поставить памятник в мою честь.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
Ну сейчас, подожди, сейчас пойдем.
The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
Трагикомедия.
Reed, I understand, but I don't get what you have against her.
Let's just say I know where they're both coming from. Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
Reader Songbird. What would you do in my shoes, Johnny?
I am in your shoes, dumbass. For every gonk choice you make. But I can't do dick. But honest to God, V, not fucking around? I don't know. Got no goddamn clue.
Он тут кукарекал, а потом сказал, я не знаю. Ну, великолепно. Дружище, ты прямо ему помог.
Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
Да и не очень-то хотелось.
Might pop by if I need anything else.
I can't wait.
Опять позвонить Риду. Весело тут у вас. Ну, давайте звонить Риду.
Hey, procedures are wrapped.
V, I hope you're not feeling too raw post Farida's work. It's time to intercept and supplant the netrunners. Just one hiccup. Our access to Karen Exotics was cut. They must have discovered us.
Wait, seriously? So we lost them?
Not entirely. We know they were last in City Center, headed our direction. Find a vantage point near the entrance of Dogtown. You'll grab a trace on the runners as they drive to the meeting.
Тут где-то рядом прям. Ну-ка, подождите, я хочу посмотреть. Изменилась ли наша внешность? Нет. Великолепно.
Our unflinching response to the NUSA's blatant provocation proved effective. What else can I say? Rosalind, if you're ever really in Dogtown, we're ready to welcome you.
Опять подождать, это у нас наблюдательный пункт. Ну давайте ждать, я думаю, мало ли, может здесь что-то интересное может происходить. Наверное, нет.
Okay, now I'm gonna need you to confirm a visual for me. Scan the vehicles in your area. One's bound to be them.
No sign of their ride.
Что больше повернуть не могу.
Doubt the runners would have a security escort though. I'll keep watching.
Additional support for the stadium, most likely.
Still nothing. Visual on our targets. Still nothing. Got a total Cortez blocking the road. Traffic's piling up. Car's basic, run of the mill. Definitely not them.
And we keep looking.
Couple of bikers. Don't expect they'd swap out 4 wheels for 2 last minute.
Nah, not this style. On to the next.
А только с этой стороны машины, что ли, ехать будет? Ну давай. Чё ты не сканируешься? Там как-то люди, по-моему, вообще ничего не делают. Хоть эвакуатор какой-то вызвали.
Shit, something feels off. They must have got biased. That means we move to Plan C. We have a short list of possible parking locations before the hands of me. Look for the car at these coordinates, me.
Не понимаю, это просканируй транспорт. А почему в 2 местах? Ладно, сейчас посмотрим. Ничего не видно. А внизу где-то.
Still nothing. No sign of their ride. Clean so far.
А мне надо сюда уже вниз идти или... Потому что я, по-моему, все просканировал. И куда мне идти? Ну, там 300 метров. Серьезно, там такой небольшой огонек, его затоптать, наверное, можно. Ну или новые материалы слишком горючие. Не понял, почему меня не пускают. Сейчас на кучке мусора заберемся и посмотрим.
Still nothing. Clean so far.
В смысле, то есть мне прыгать все, точнее, туда надо идти. И зачем? Че я там не видел? Ай. Еще и приземлился куда-то непонятно. Ладно, ничего страшного. Давайте посмотрим, что здесь. Ну, я уже просканировал транспортные средства. А вон.
No sign of their ride.
Там, по-моему, еще какая-то точка появилась, которой раньше до этого не было. Ну, здесь, может, надо на машине, конечно, кататься, а не вот так пешком бегать, как я. Ну ладно. Машина — это не наш выбор. Давайте еще сюда зайдем, что-то точка пропала. Это она?
Attention all residents, this is Kurt Hansen. Enemy collaborators may infiltrate the compound.
Here we are. Damn, preem ride.
Hey, you're not there at the window shop.
Whoa, deja vu.
Серьезно, забираться в багажник? Ну ладно.